Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over for the Indigo Disk DLC. We have a new gameplay trailer to go over featuring the starter Pokemon. We also have some new gameplay clips as well as that. We have the release times as well to go over. There's plenty of things to get into today, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have a new gameplay trailer to go over for the Indigo Disk DLC, featuring the starter Pokemon from obviously the returning generations. We have HDvee here tweeting out saying, HDvee video, a short trailer focused on starter Pokemon has been released for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet the Indigo Disk ahead of its launch tomorrow. So it's only 15 seconds long, but it does show some new gameplay shots and everything like that of the starter Pokemon. So the first one here, we have Totodile and Fennekin in the top left. We have Snivy, Cyndaquil and Mudkip over here in the top right. In the bottom right, we have Litten and Chespin, and then in the bottom left, we have Rowlet and Piplup. Now, again, they seem to be popping all over the place, so I don't know if they've just been placed here just for, like, the trailers that we've seen, or they generally can just spawn in, like, all of these different areas. Because we've seen, like, for example, Piplup. In this location, he's in like a grassy area, but in recent like trailers and gameplay screenshots, we've seen him in like a watery area, in the ice area. So this Piplup is like popping up all over the place. So again, I don't know if they can literally spawn in like multiple different locations or just they have been put in these different places for trailers. For me, I'd personally think they would just spawn in like one place and that's it. But yeah, you never know. It might have to be something that we activate with like the blueberry points, and that allows them to spawn in different locations and stuff. But either way, we have that part of the trailer there. They're all just chilling. We have us catching I believe that's a Torchic there. So we have Torchic here being caught in a different location as well, because we have usually seen Torchic in like a cave. I think we've also seen Torchic in the ice area as well. And now in this spot, we actually see us catching Torchic in this kind of like, I don't know if this is the savanna biome, it generally might be. But yeah, this Torchic is clearly popping up in different locations. So it might actually be that we can find them in all these different places in the Blueberry Academy. But either way, they are really going in hard for these starter Pokemon. Like from the last week as well, where they've been like 7 days, 6 days, 5 days, they've put like the different kind of generation starter Pokemon on. So they are going really big for these starters, which is cool to see. I mean, it is a big thing, having all 9 generation starters in one game at once. Is kind of crazy. Wouldn't really expect to see that, but very, very happy that it's happening. But anyway, catching the Torchic in that scene there. We have also got terrestrialization states for Torterra, Blaziken, and is that Samurott on the right? I think it's Samurott. So yeah, just showing them in like the different terrestrialization things as well, grass, fire, and water there. The next shot actually shows, I believe this is a picnic. We have Grovyle, we have Monferno, Charmeleon, and Ivysaur in the background as well. I can't wait for all these stars to be back, man. It's going to be so cool. Really, really happy to see them all back. So that's that bit of the gameplay. We then have Froakie and Sobble here. They're also jumping for joy, having a great time. This looks to be, this is what I mean, this is like the water area where I'd seen Piplup before as well. So I have no idea. Maybe they just like pop up all over the place. Who knows? We then have co-op here. We have Bayleaf and Primarina kind of coming over to them. I didn't realize Primarina was that small, or Bayleaf is just that big. But yeah, we have them guys coming over as well. And then the last screenshots are kind of Squirtle and Scorbunny kind of running over to the trainer. And I think that's kind of it. And then it's just telling us to obviously get the Shiny Lucario, which is redeemable now. And then, of course, the Master Ball will be redeemable tomorrow on the 14th. It might be redeemable when the Indigo Disk drops, or it might just drop on the 14th, because that's what it says on the website. Like for everyone, it says the 14th, so it might just drop throughout the day on Thursday, and not as soon as the Indigo Disk drops. But anyway, that's that kind of like small gameplay trailer, and then it's obviously just showing the Indigo Disk and Teal Mask release dates and whatever. So that's that. Moving on, we obviously have another small gameplay clip to go over as well. This was tweeted out by Pokemon UK on the 11th of December, so a couple of days ago. So Blueberry Academy's curriculum emphasizes Pokemon battling, count us in. So we obviously have Crispin, Amaris, Lacey, and Drayton here just kind of chilling, doing their terrestrialization thing. I think we've already seen those kind of clips, but we do actually have a small clip here of Serrano, which I don't know if this is him like welcoming you to the Blueberry Academy or not. Because we know that he goes to Paldea to like get us to go to the Blueberry Academy. So maybe he gets back to the Blueberry Academy first, and then when we get there, this is him kind of like greeting us. He kind of like flips his hat onto his head at like the gates, then it does like a pan shot of the Blueberry Academy. So yeah, nothing crazy in that one, but again, just some new gameplay clips that we hadn't really seen before. So that's that. Let's move on to the release times for the Indigo Disk DLC though. So This is the very likely release times of the Indigo Disk DLC. This was posted on Game Rant, basically just saying previous Pokemon DLC expansions have typically gone live at 10 a.m. JST. As such, it seems fair to assume that the Indigo Disk DLC will release at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on December the 13th. This assumption is supported by the fact that the US Pokemon website states that the Indigo Disk arrives on December the 13th, despite the fact that the official release date for the expansion is December the 14th. Assuming this isn't just a mistake on Nintendo's part and the DLC follows the same pattern as previous Pokemon expansions, expected worldwide release times for the Indigo Disk can be found in the table below. So, depending on your time zone, this is likely when it is going to be dropping for you today or tomorrow or in the early hours of the morning, like wherever you are in the world. So Pacific time, so PST, it should be dropping at 5 p.m. around that time. In Mountain time, so MT, it drops at around 6 p.m. on, obviously this is today on the 13th of December. Central time, CT, it drops on 7 p.m. Eastern time, so ET, it drops around 8 p.m. So like I say, if you're in America, you're in a really, really good spot because this is like the perfect time for it to drop. Whereas for me, it's at like 1 in the morning. But we've got GMT, so obviously UK time, it is 1 a.m. Again, this isn't like guaranteed, but it is if it is going to follow the same pattern as the other previous titles. And as well as that, I do believe that the Japanese Pokemon Twitter account did post saying that it's going to be dropping on the morning of December the 14th, and so JST morning would be around 8 a.m. So that obviously, like if they were going to say like afternoon JST, then obviously it would be later than this, but because they said morning on that page, this seems like it is going to be very well the case. So yeah, 1 a.m. for GMT time or UTC. For Central European time, so CET, it's 2 a.m. For Eastern European time, it's 3 a.m. For Indian Standard Time, it's 6:30 in the morning, so 6:30 a.m. For China, for CST, it's 9 a.m. For Japan Standard Time, JST, 10 a.m. Sorry, I meant 10 a.m., not 8 a.m. when I said that before. And then for Australian Eastern Standard Time, it's 11 a.m. So obviously, if your time zone's not here, you can probably work out when it's going to be dropping. Because if your time zone's not here, it's probably like 1 or 2 hours off one of these time zones, so you can probably work that out. And again, this is not 1000% confirmed, but it is very, very likely to be the case. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming like midnight-ish tonight, 11:30 for me. Obviously on the build-up to the Indigo Disk, just waiting kind of for it to drop. So obviously if you are kind of just waiting as well, then you're always more than welcome to come and wait with us. But yeah, either way, they are all the basic release times, most likely for the Indigo Disk DLC. And then finishing things off, we do have some more datamine TMs that are going to be back, as well as a couple more as well. This isn't all of the confirmed ones, there are a few more, but these are new TMs that are going to be available in the Indigo Disk DLC. So Curse is going to be available, Metal Sound, like obviously some of these moves are already in the game, but not as TMs. But now, because they're TMs, you're obviously going to be able to teach them to other Pokemon that couldn't previously get them, because they are only able to learn these moves like via TM. So yeah, Curse, Metal Sound, Breaking Swipe, Throat Chop, Meteor Beam, Skitter Smack, Expanding Force, Future Sight, Feather Dance, Scorching Sands, Sludge Wave, Electro Web, Coaching, Triple Axle, Muddy Water, Whirlpool, Petal Blizzard, Endeavor, Double Edge, Psy-Up, Pain Split, and then we have a couple more as well. This was posted, I believe, on Cerebi. So yeah, Triple Axle, Skitter Smack, Meteor Beam, Breaking Swipe, Scorching Sands, Curse, Coaching, Electro Web, and more. We also have new moves including Upper Hand and Psychic Noise. A couple more moves there as well that obviously are for Raging Bolt and Iron Crown. But that is basically going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. I really, really would appreciate it. It does really, really help as well. Obviously, subscribe if you're brand new as well, because like I say, we are going to be streaming the Indigo Disk all the way through. We're going to be like when it drops at like 1 a.m. or whatever, we're going to be streaming that all the way up until we finish it, and just probably doing everything like the post game, completing the Pokedex, everything like that. It's going to be a very long stream. It's going to be a very fun stream as well, though. But leave a comment. What are you most excited for the Indigo Disk? You were most excited for the story, these new Pokemon, the star Pokemon returning, or like this whole Kieran situation? Like, what are you most excited for in the story? And also, let me know which one's which your favorite star Pokemon as well that's coming back in the Indigo Disk. But anyway, that is everything from me. Obviously, make sure to note which time you are in, so you know when it's going live. But yeah, that's everything from me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.